Good point. Away at Banbury. First of all, what are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, look, I said to the lads there, I'll take a point on the road any day of the week. It could have been more in the end, but I think probably a draw was a fair result in the end. We probably wasn't as good as we have been, but I said to the lads, that's fine. We're not always going to be unbelievably good. We looked a little bit jaded, but to go a goal down and then obviously equalise and then potentially nearly win it with Marzo in the bar was pleasing. I travelled back to Suffolk with happy with a point in the end.
What's the first half? We looked like we had the better of the chances. Would you agree with that?
There wasn't many in the whole game, if I'll be totally honest. I think it was a game with very few chances. Both teams looked to play football. So from a neutral point of view, I imagine it was quite a good game to watch. When you're involved in it, it's not so enjoyable. But in all, I'm an honest person. I think probably a draw is a fair result. So it's an extra point on the road, still unbeaten in the league. So I'll take that.
Joe and Luke came off the bench and they had an impact in the game.
Yeah, I've said to the lads from day one, not everybody can play. We've got a squad of good players. Lads, I expect not to be happy when they're on the bench, but I expect them to still train properly, which they do. And I expect them to affect games when they get opportunities. And I think from a manager's point of view, the subs affected the game and were really good today. So that's all I can ask for.
Do you think defensively, was there any times you thought we kind of rode our luck and kind of saw them out?
A little bit. We looked a little bit sloppy at times. We like I said, and I will keep saying it, we've got an unbelievable squad of players that's got depth in it that I trust every single one of them implicitly. We're missing our skipper, Kieran, who is a leader. He's aggressive, he talks. And for me, I said to the lads before, we need other players to lead and be vocal. So we've maybe missed Kieran slightly, but that said, I don't think they created too much. I'm not sure we rode our luck, like you said, but the draw was probably the fair result.
And you mentioned the goal. Would you agree that it was one of a few pieces of brilliance in the whole game?
Yeah, there's probably quite a lot of good build-up play, final third stuff, central of the pitch. The football was quite good from both teams. You just lacked that real cutting edge in front of the goal from both teams, really. They obviously scored from a set piece, and then, like we've mentioned, Marzo and Ingers come on and added something to us and carved a good goal for us. But it was a game with very few chances, so we go back with a 1-1 and another point on the board.
How does the start of the season, I know it's only 5 games, but how does it compare to like what you'd let's say predicted if asked about this point?
I would always set high standards. I am pleased with the start. It's been a solid start, and so should the players. They've worked really hard to get where we are. The easy bit's getting near the top of the table. The hard bit's staying there. So we're not going to take our foot off the gas. Yes, we're pleased. Did I predict us to be up here? Yeah, I did, because I know the players I've got in the dressing room and the strength in depth that I've got. So I did expect it, and I just want to kick on now. And I'm hoping the lads have got that belief that we could achieve something this year. We'll certainly work really, really hard and leave no stone unturned to see where it takes us.
And looking ahead, Tuesday, big county cup final game. First of all, how do you preview it?
Another tough game. Obviously, Lowestoft are going to be looking to get one over on us. Obviously, beating them in the league fairly comfortably. So it's a different one. It's one that I've not had to face before. 2-legged final. So we'll see where we're at. I think we've got a couple of knocks today. But Kieran could come back into the fold. And it may be an opportunity for lads that maybe haven't played as much football of late to get a game.
And last of all, if you could pick a man of the match?
Thrown that right on me there, Drew, haven't you?
I know you hate that question.
Do you know what? I'm not going to give you one. I'm not going to give you one. I'm going to say it was a good away point and a good team performance on the road.